Welcome to a guided meditation for guilt. So, to start, just find a seat, sit comfortably with your back upright, and close your eyes. Let's just begin here by breathing slowly and deeply and bringing our attention to how we are feeling both emotionally and physically right now. And we're not trying to analyze what we are feeling here. We're just being with the experience, acknowledging our emotions in a gentle and loving way. We're not trying to resist or change how we feel here right now. We're just becoming curious of this feeling of guilt for a few moments. And so mindfulness means acceptance of the present moment, whether that's our mood or what we feel. And it's normal to feel guilt. It's normal to experience it in waves. And if it ever becomes unbearable during this practice, we can just steady our mind by bringing our attention to the breath, bringing our attention to noticing the physical rising sensations in the chest with the inhale and the falling sensations with the exhale. We don't need to allow thoughts of guilt to distract us here. We're simply maintaining an open awareness of the breath and noticing any feelings of guilt that come and go as we leave our attention on the breath for the next few moments. And as you sit here watching the breath and watching each inhale and exhale with an open awareness, it's good to remember that there is no set length of time that a person will experience guilt. Time doesn't always heal the pain of guilt, but it does help lessen it. And so patience is an important virtue to remember here. And there's no easy way out of the pain and suffering that we endure as a result of guilt. But it's important to feel the emotions as they are moving through us rather than avoiding them or bearing them. And so just continue to place an open awareness over the breath, noticing all of the sensations of breathing, the air going in through the nose, the air leaving the mouth on the exhale. And again, noticing the steady and calming sensations of the rising and falling of the breath. Just being with these sensations for the next few moments. And as you watch the breath, it's normal for other images and feelings around guilt to come and go. So you might notice pain, anger, love, fear, disbelief. Notice these feelings, but let's not get caught up in the story of them. Don't get caught up in thinking of them or becoming lost in thought. We're just noticing these feelings and then allowing them to pass, allowing them to enter our stream of consciousness and passing all on their own. And again, it's important to have some acceptance here of the present moment. Resistance and trying to add or subtract anything here may only create more suffering. So when we can have an open awareness of the present moment without any judgment and with acceptance, we can find some tranquility and peace. And so, if it helps to steady your mind and stop it from wandering, you can actually count the breaths as they pass. So, the in breath 1, the out breath 2, until you reach a count of 10, and then start the count over. And if your mind wanders or you become lost in thought, simply start the count over and count the breaths again. And notice if you are adding a story to your guilt. It's important here to just notice the guilt, to notice the feelings of it, the gravity of it, where we physically notice it most, all without adding anything to it, all without adding a judgment, an examination, or a story. The story of the guilt is separate from the feeling itself. So see if you can truly see and be mindful of this feeling without the story. And again, at any time this becomes too intense or you become caught up in the story, just bring your attention back to the breath. And in the final few moments of the practice here, let's just let go of this maintaining of attention on the breath. Let's just let go of anything we've been struggling with in this practice. Let's just let go of anything we've been adding or resisting. And just sit here and allow the mind to do what it wants for the next few moments. And now open your eyes. Thanks for sitting, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again for taking the time to practice. If you've enjoyed this practice, please be sure to like and subscribe. You can also join and become a member and receive access to courses and more. Head on over to declutterthemind.com for more and download our free iOS and Android app.